We're done. Yay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Come on.
Flipping furniture or furniture makeover. Call it whatever you want, but it's taking something old and ugly, then turning it into something new and beautiful, and then selling it for cash. But for me, it's just a curiosity and an interest. And honestly, I just want to see if I can do it. Is it as easy as people make it out to be? Let's find out.
We're gonna stop by a thrift store and I'm looking for basically a small nightstand. I wanna keep it small and simple since it's my first time flipping furniture. And I have a distinct vision in my head, kind of looks like this. We'll see if I can accomplish it. Obviously depends on the type of piece I can find. For a budget goal, I want to see if I can get something under 20 bucks. Is that reasonable? I don't know. We'll see what we get. Okay, so there was one or two pieces there that I was kind of digging. Let's stop by one more thrift store to see if we can find better kind of solid pieces. What is better? I want something maybe a little bit more small and something with overall better shape. Let's see what we can get at the other place or what they have. That's pretty solid. Okay, so we got the piece that I want. It's the shape that I like, so straight lines, no curvature. It'll work, 15 bucks. Let's go to Home Depot and I'm gonna pick up some basic things, like I'm gonna get an orbital sander because I don't wanna sand that by hand, and other things like gloves, like a little mask things, and that should be it. It is the next day and everything I have read online says first, we need to clean this off. Clean of dust, oil, all those things. Not gonna lie, I lost a little bit of motivation today, but you know what? We're gonna commit. We're gonna finish this project. I think whoever owned this previously had a dog. There's dog hair in there. How do I pull this out? I don't actually know what I'm doing. We're just kind of figuring out and going along with it. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this, right? I've never really repurposed old furniture before, so this is me giving it a go. Oh jeez. Okay, really hot today. That didn't really do anything. How the hell is there like a latch that I'm missing? There's no like direct access underneath either. I'll show you what I mean. Like this is under the thing, it's just like another wooden panel. Okay, never mind. I found screws right here. That makes more sense. Let's take those off. Oh, there we go. That was it. The 4 screws on the bottom. Should I take these out? I mean, I don't really plan on painting the inside. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I think I'll need to take it out because I'm gonna sand right here. Oh, okay. How are you still stuck? So there was one right here and then there's actually one right here. Okay, and now for the other side, which I won't bore you with. Got the little tracks off. Let's clean. This thing is filthy. I feel like now is a good time to mention that I have never used a sander. I mean, it doesn't seem too complicated. Am I being too precious with this? I just feel like it's easier to sand if there's like no sticky stuff, but whatever. I don't have patience for this. Disgusting. Okay, it's like brown. You see it? I did go down like a YouTube rabbit hole on how to do this kind of properly. There are a lot of good encouraging videos just basically saying like it's not rocket science, just do it, learn and go. There were some basic steps that I kind of figured. Clean, sand, clean again, paint, and seal. Now for the pretty disgusting part. So I'm gonna go inside and grab a damp microfiber towel and just give it another pass through. And then we should be moving on to sanding. Orbital sander. Never used one. Went to Home Depot, got this one, the Ryobi Random Orbit Sander. This apparently only comes with the body. I have a battery from like one of my other tools. Old man helped me pick these out. So I have a 220 grit to smooth it out. And I have a 40 grit to kind of really get the paint off of this. We'll see how it goes. Let me just open this and get situated first. I was debating whether or not to see if I could borrow this from one of my friends, because it was like 60 bucks, 50 or 60 bucks, and I don't really know when I'll use this again, but maybe after this project I might find that I like doing this and it's just good to have a sander. I don't actually really know. Where is the TLDR? No pictures. Okay, I guess I have to read. I know. Reading, what is that? I mean, I can read for the most part. I did actually have hooked on phonics when I was younger because English was not my first language. How the... So only one mode. Let's just go for it, right? I'm gonna keep going at it. I just don't know if, how much pressure do you apply? I am gonna wear a little mask, even though that thing is catching all the dirt. I don't wanna inhale all this sand. Let's do one more pass.
So that's kind of annoying. The sander ran out of battery already. While that's charging, I'm just gonna manually start sanding this. I'm gonna regret this, but we are committed and we are going to finish this job. I feel kind of dumb. I feel like I didn't actually have to sand the top the way I did, so much of it, but it's a learning experience. Obviously, when you do something for the first time, it always takes the longest because you make mistakes or you don't know what you don't know along the way, but back to work.
So I am definitely at the point of the project where I feel a little tired and a little unmotivated. That's my dog. I'm gonna wait for the sander to charge. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, I am just gonna have an ice cream break because it's really hot today.
Okay, so I sanded everything, vacuumed it, and then went over it with a wet towel. The towel's pretty dirty. I might go for another pass tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're gonna go Home Depot, get our paint supplies, and then keep pushing forward. I'm gonna shower after I pick up my son from school, but look how much dust was on me. That's pretty disgusting, I know. That was on my arms and my legs. I need to wear long pants and long sleeves next time. It is the next day. We are at Home Depot. Let's get some paints.
Okay, we're back home. I decided to sand it again once more with a 220 grit just to smooth out some of the surfaces. Let's go ahead and get ready for the primer. I ended up getting this Zinsser primer, and then I saw somebody line their painting tray with tinfoil to make the cleanup easier, so I thought that was kind of neat. It doesn't look like anything separated. No, that's really thick. Oh crap. I'm gonna get a paper towel, actually. Hold on. And some gloves. I have a tarp. I don't know why I didn't pour this over the tarp. Whatever. Okay. Oop. So I'm just gonna start with the side and get the hard nooks and crannies right here. I don't know why I'm nervous, because let's just get on with it and paint. I think we'll probably do 2 coats. Yeah, I think we'll probably do 2 coats. Okay, I know they said keep it in one direction, so I will do that. You can't see, I actually have this propped up on other cans because they said that's easier to do as well. And they said, videos online said that if you see the streaks for now, that's okay, because we're just gonna go back over later. Gently sand it and smooth it out. Oh, I have paint on my camera. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm getting primer everywhere on my hands. In every video I saw, people were just painting so nicely. How are you not? Why am I so messy? How are you all so clean so effortlessly? So we've done 1 coat of paint on all of the pieces. I'm gonna let it dry, and then the next time you see me again, it'll probably be 2 or 3 days later. It is 3 days later. Our first coat is dry, and right now I'm gonna give it a light sanding to smooth out some parts, wipe it down, and apply a second coat. It's a little bit late in the afternoon, so I don't think I'll get very far today, but let's see. I think we're good here. Yeah. A little bit of a drip here. Smooth this out right here. This took a bit of motivation to come back to, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so second coat of primer. Second coat is on, and I think after we dry, I will do a third coat. Here is what it looks like so far. So I'll come back in an hour, hopefully, and it'll be dry. We can do a third coat and call it a day. And then tomorrow we will add the actual color. So it is the next day. The more I look at it, I think 2 coats of primer is just fine. I don't think we need to add like a third coat. Today, we finally get to paint. Today is the main event. Let's go ahead and do it. So I got this really lovely dark blue, maybe with a hint of gray in there. Okay. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and pour it in, shall we? I do feel like this is like a long time coming because this project has taken like a few days. I guess to be fair though, it's because I took that long weekend off with my family. If I had worked on it a little bit every day, then yeah, maybe the project would be done. I'm excited for this. All right, we're gonna finally add some real color to this. I mean, this must be satisfying for a lot of people, right? After you do the work to prime everything and then you finally get the first real coat of paint on there. All right, let's go, let's go. Yes. And we're done. Joking. I wonder how it's gonna look when it's dry. I mean, I have been thinking about whether or not I want to try like this project again, and we're still undecided. It's a lot of stop and go, which I'm not really a big fan of, because when you have to stop, go, it makes the project longer. And I'm just the type that prefers to do everything all in one go. First coat is done. So let's let that dry for the next hour and then we'll come back and do a second coat. It's the next day. Didn't do my second coat yesterday, but let's just try to push through and like get the second coat on today and just like finish the project. It doesn't look too bad, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the first coat. So the first coat came out pretty good. There's obviously some spots that we need to go through because a little bit of the primer is showing. I started a little bit earlier today, so if we do a third coat, I should be able to get it on today with the drying time included. This project is taking a little bit longer than I would like, but we are committed. We are going to finish. I feel like even after I finish this, the job is still technically done because I have to edit this video. Okay, while that second coat is drying, I was gonna spray paint the hardware, but I don't know where all my spray paint cans are. So we had to go back to Home Depot to buy more. It's a gold gloss. This is it. It's been 2 hours. This is it. This is done. We're gonna put the last coat of paint on here. And after that, we are gonna seal it, and then we should be finally done with this project. We're done with the last coat. Yay, finally. I'm gonna go back and spray paint the hardware one more time, and we're just gonna let this dry. And the next time we come back, we're gonna seal everything. Doesn't look that bad. Now it is time for us to add some polyurethane. Okay, so everything I have read or watched online basically says just to go really slow and apply small coats. Apparently there's a lot of fear of putting this on. Maybe I will eventually find out why, but I don't know. Here we go. This does make my wood look a little bit lighter. Is this supposed to dry? It is drying, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're doing it. Did I just ruin this? I don't know. Okay, it's all right, calm down. Okay, is this the streaking that everybody refers to that they're like terrified of? Oh boy. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Is that gonna go away? There's like, let me show you, there's like little streaks on there. Did I screw up, you guys? Can you kind of see it? There's like little white streaks. Oh boy. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna do some more Googling. Honestly, you guys, I don't really like this. It's okay. It's all right. It's dust. Come on, I just wiped this. Oh my God. I feel like I should have just left it alone. It was like actually fine when I walked out with a third coat and without adding the polyurethane, like, ugh. I'm like, just, if you couldn't tell, very, very irritated, mad. I'm just still processing all of my emotions right now. I'm sure I'll feel better within like an hour. And once I get the hardware on and just finish this project, I'll be good to go.
It's done. Finally. This was a long time coming for me. I'm so happy for it to be done. It's been an interesting process. This is my first time buying old furniture and like flipping it from start to finish. You know, I'm really proud of myself for finishing it and committing. Overall, how do I think I did? I think I did okay for the first time. Is it close to what I had envisioned? A little bit, yeah. I think it is close in terms of the color scheme with the blue and the gold hardware. I actually ended up replacing it, which I think you saw in the video. That's mainly because I didn't like the way my spray paint on this came out. Would I do this again? Probably not. But knowing me, after maybe like 6 months has passed, I'll probably forget about all of my annoyances and think to myself like, hey, I could do it again. Maybe I'll challenge myself and do a bigger furniture piece. I would say that, you know, if you're a grown adult and there has been a specific hobby or interest that you've been kind of curious about and wanted to try for yourself, why not? Just do it. It was my first time doing DIY furniture, restoration, whatever you want to call it. I kept it simple. Now I can say that I've flipped furniture at least one time. Thanks for watching. Bye.